What's going on, everybody? Chris Beans here with Bowler's Rant, bringing you two new updates from Brunswick Bowling. Okay, I am really excited about today's video, but before I bring you the content, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, hit that like button. It really helps us out here at Bowler's Rant. Okay, as I stated, two new releases from Brunswick. They are absolutely bombshells, and they are coming stateside. Let's take a look at them now. Behold the new Quantums. The Quantum EVO Solid on the left, the Quantum EVO Pearl on the right, and there's something really interesting going on with the specs, because what is inside of this ball is where the magic happens. Notably, I have a slide dedicated for that. Take a look at the new Quantum cores, the QCS12 and the QCS24, both mushroom cores, a little bit shaped differently with the mass and where things have been cut, and notably, there's purple stuff now. That is Dynamicore2, and that's going to give us more hitting power. So let's go right over to the interwebs. We want to jump right into this, as you are seeing on the page. Quantum Technology Evolution. Got two new balls here. Let's jump into it. The Quantum EVO Solid, going right to the specs. This ball has the Evolution cover stock, and it features the QCS12 core. The color, blue, lime, and royal. The finish, 500, 1500 CA Air micropad. And the numbers at 15 pounds, 2.502 RG with the .048 differential and a .012 asymmetric differential, featuring Dynamicore2 and the DOT layout system. So let's talk about what this ball is all about. This is the style of ball. It's an asymmetric solid. Typically, that's, asymmetric solids are designed to be at the top of your bag, and you pull those out when you need traction and heavy oil. So 1500 grit, you're going to get a lot of hitting power with this. Now, this is a style of ball that's going to give you some traction. Okay, so if we go back to the spec sheet, let's pop over here. You'll notice that this ball is in the Pro Traction category with a rating of 91 on the Brunswick Performance Index. Okay, so that's going to make sure, if you look down here, that's pretty up there. The only thing that's going to hook more than that is probably the Zenith Solid, if you guys still have one of those. So this is going to be something that you're going to use on the fresh, first game out of the bag, or if you have a lot of hands, something in a tournament condition, to make sure you've got enough traction to punch through the pocket. With an 050 2.50 differential, it's going to start up a little later than your low RG solids and should give you a nice continuous motion into the pocket. Let's talk about the Pearl. This is the one I'm really excited about. Okay, so this one has the QCS24 core. Jumping right into that. This ball, Evolution Reactive Pearl cover stock, QCS24 core. Okay, that stands for Quantum Core System. The color, royal, ruby, and black. Got to tell you, really like that. And this comes at a pro category, the all-purpose, with a rating of 82 in the Brunswick Performance Index. The finish, 500, 1000, 1500 CA Air micropad with Crown Factory compound. The numbers are different on this one, 2.511 RG with a .053 differential and a .024 asymmetric differential. So if we compare that to what was on the solid coming in at 252, 048, 012, the Pearl coming in at 251, 053, 024. Quite a bit of differential. This is going to be a little bit bigger of a reaction once it clears the head and makes its way back into the pocket. So this is something that you would ball down to from the solid once you've burned a spot on the right, move left, send it right, and watch the ball come back. I have a slide dedicated for the new technology that we're talking about. Here we go, the Quantum Core System. And I will summarize this, but basically what they're talking about here is they, traditionally you had two-piece balls that were in the old Quantums, and now you've got a three-piece kind of setup where you've got the mushroom core in the middle, the new Quantum Core System. So it's a modified mushroom shape with integrated flow channels, allowing for Dynamicore2 to flow freely through the core body, promoting better adhesion, durability, and hitting power. So that's coefficient of restitution, lots of pins flying around. The evolution of QCS and Dynamicore2 allows for the ball with the same hitting power and durability of a thick shelf ball, but a core dynamic proper opportunities of a two-plus piece core construction. The evolution will create faster revving and more versatile quantum bowling balls. Okay, so and then here on the right, they just talking about the solid. Here's on the left, the pearls on the right, and they did some different cuts and different mass differentials to get the kind of shape that you want. Circling back to the shelf appeal, I absolutely love the way Brunswick did this. Brunswick, big ups to you. Really like the way that this solid looks. Really bright, very eye-catching. Should be easy to read as it goes through all three phases of ball motion. And on the left, the pearl. This is a very nice pour. Reminds me of the marbles you used to play with when you were a kid. This should have a lot of shelf appeal sitting on the rack. Universal release date for these balls is October 22nd, 2021. And if you're interested in learning more about these balls and where you can pick them up, I've got links in the description where you can grab these on bowlersmart.com. Woo! A lot of information there. Just has me excited. I absolutely love quantum balls, and I'm looking forward to throwing both of these. But what do you think about these balls? Do you like the solid better, or what about the pearl? Or maybe if you're like me, you just want to get them both. And if you were to get one, what layout would you go with? Drop me a comment, let me know. Let's continue the conversation. More updates are coming, and until then, bow well.